This is breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah, coming to you from the Review-Journal studio. Las Vegas Metro Police are expected to provide us an update tonight on a homicide investigation near the Las Vegas Strip, where a woman was killed at a motel earlier this afternoon. Police say they were called in at around 2:40 this afternoon at a Motel 6 on Tropicana Avenue after a report of an injured woman. Here is video from earlier today at the scene. When officers arrived, they say the woman was pronounced dead at the scene. As of this afternoon, what we last heard was that the suspect was still at large at the scene on the motel property. Police are calling this an active investigation. They have not specified how the woman died or what's her cause of death. Now let's take a live look at the scene right now. Police, it looks like, are getting ready to start this briefing. Let's take a listen.
Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department assigned to the Homicide Sex Crimes Bureau. I'm here to give you the preliminary details related to a homicide that we're working in the 195 East Tropicana at the Motel 6. The preliminary details are at approximately 1440 hours, the LVMPD received information regarding a domestic disturbance occurring at the Motel 6 located at 195 East Tropicana. Upon the arrival of our patrol officers, the scene was chaotic and they located a black female adult who was suffering from an unknown injury. That female was assessed by Clark County Fire Department and has been pronounced deceased at the scene. The preliminary investigation has revealed that she was involved in some kind of a disturbance with a black male adult who's described as being in his mid-20s, approximately 6 foot tall. During the course of that disturbance, our victim suffered from some kind of an injury. At this point, because the coroner's not on scene, I can't tell you what that injury is. And it resulted in her falling over in the stairwell of the motel. The subject that we're calling a person of interest, the black male adult, again, approximately 6 foot tall, in his mid-20s, was last seen leaving the area northbound from the hotel. Again, this is a dynamic scene. We're still interviewing the witnesses associated with this event, and as more information becomes available, it'll be provided at a later time. With that, I can answer a couple of questions.
Why is the Sex Crimes Division handling this?
Because Lieutenant Spencer from Homicide is on vacation.
We have heard something from people in this complex that it may have been a prostitution incident. Is that true?
At this point, ma'am, there's nothing to indicate prostitution. It was what we're calling a domestic incident between a male and a female.
Do you have any idea what the relationship is?
We don't at this point.
Is she local?
We don't know that either. She's unidentified.
Was she pushed over a balcony in college, you know?
At this point, it does not. The evidence does not indicate that she's been pushed over a balcony.
When you say when you got to the scene it was chaotic, what do you mean?
There were a lot of people. It's a multi-dwelling motel with a lot of individuals that are outside. Obviously, a large police presence comes when we have a call like that, and so trying to decipher who's actually going to be a witness to the crime and who's just somebody staying in the motel, it makes it chaotic. There was also some preliminary information that potentially the suspect related to this was inside one of the hotel rooms. That was learned to be not accurate. And so at that point, while they thought he was in a hotel room, it was treated like a barricade incident, again leading to the dynamics of the incident.
Was anyone else detained in connection with the incident?
At this point, we have witnesses related to the event that are staying here and talking to us.
Did the suspect change clothes?
We don't know at this point what the suspect did. We're still reviewing video and interviewing the witnesses.
So just to be clear, sorry, go ahead.
Did the suspect leave by foot, car, do you know?
We believe he left on foot northbound from the area is what we're getting from some of the witnesses.
So just to be clear, she was found outside of home or inside of home?
The victim is outside right now. Correct. Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Okay, so you just watched Las Vegas police provide us an update on their homicide investigation at that motel on Tropicana Avenue. They're now calling this a domestic disturbance involving a man and a woman. They say the suspect, the man, is still at large. He's described as a black male, about 6 feet tall, in his mid-20s, and he was last seen running away on foot from the hotel northbound. As for the woman, they say she fell down the stairwell of the motel. They're not releasing more information on exactly what was her cause of death, other than that she fell down the stairwell. They called the scene chaotic, and they're still investigating this case. We'll have more on this developing story on our website, lvrj.com. You can also download our free RJ mobile app to get news alerts sent right to your phone. To watch our newscast 7 at 7, you can find us on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, or YouTube. I'm Jen Ah. Thank you for joining us this evening. Please stay safe and take care.
You've been watching breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.